Why did King James ban the Geneva Bible? Every time I talk about the Bible, you got some people that get in their feelings, but you also got other people that learn from the things that I bring to the light. You ain't gonna want to miss this one. Make sure you hit the share button because it's free. Head over to ubuntuapparel.com. Life be life and t-shirts. We got all type of different shirts and different designs. And I just want to say thanks to everybody who've ordered and thank you in advance, okay, for any purchase. Check this out. This gonna blow your mind. Listen, why did King James ban the Geneva Bible? Because it went against a lot of the stuff that they was trying to do going into new times. Same as they did with you must obey God and your slave master. Now check this out. This is in the Geneva Bible. It says, put on the armor of God that he may be able to stand against the assaults of the devil. Now, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the worldly governors or government, the prince of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness which are in high places. What did you get from that? Basically, they're telling you in the Geneva Bible that government or people that's in high places are the ones we're fighting. They are the Satans, or they are Satan. We also know that they worship Satan. If you do any kind of study, I told y'all this gonna blow your mind, and this is why they took it out, because it's a dead giveaway. I've been talking about corporatocracy for the last couple of weeks, and this is where the big corporations or the ones at the top run everything. I told you, go research the Orsini family, go research the Black Pope, the White Pope, and the Gray Pope. Now moving right along, they got rid of that, speaking directly about government being wicked and government being Satan. And this is what they replaced it with. We're talking about Romans 13, 1 and 2. This is in the new one. Now this is what they say now about government. It says, the Bible speaks, right, decisively to this issue. It says, obey the government, for God is the one who has put it there. There is no government anywhere that God has not placed in power. So those who refuse to obey the law of the land are refusing to obey God, and punishment will follow. So they basically telling you, first they said the government was wicked and the government was darkness and the government was Satan. They got rid of that and said that God placed government upon us and placed it in power. So basically God is okaying the fact that government can do the things that they're doing to us. Poisoning our foods, miseducating us, keeping us docile, keeping us on an animal vibration. All the above. They are basically saying that if you disobey government, because God put government in position of power to govern us, that if you disobey government, that's equivalent to disobeying God, and you shall be punished. Now, if you did not learn nothing from this, you are cooked. You are done. Ain't nothing no one can do about you, because you already locked in box. This is common sense. Common sense just ain't so common these days. And people may say what they're gonna say. They'll question me all day, but it's right there. Why would you question me? They lied to me too. They lied to my mama, my grandma, my granddaddy. So 1 minute, government is Satan, because I told y'all, you've been fooled. They gave us image of a man, the image of God and the image of a man that we can walk outside and see. Okay? Jesus looked like this. We can walk outside and see that, or something similar. But they gave us the devil or Satan in a characteristic form, something that we can't see. So cognitively, we don't register with that unless we see it on Halloween. You in a costume with some horns and shit. But yet we see it every day. But this is how the devil tricks you. The devil is cunning, charming, handsome. This is the difference between the fox and the motherfucking wolf. Okay? One of them is real sly and slick, and they get up under you, they play up under you, and soon you know it, you have to be cooked on their plate and they eating you. And the other one just coming in viciously. At least you know what he's coming for. That's why I say a robber gonna run away. A con man gonna walk away. What's the difference? So you can learn from anybody. You just gotta open yourself up. So a lot of people that might think, oh, I ain't going against this, I ain't gonna do, that's on you. But it's common sense. This is common sense, homie. And this is the thing I don't like. Anytime you challenge anything religious or biblical or whatever, you gotta be, but that's the strength of the indoctrination though. To the point, whatever they put on your plate, you just supposed to eat it. You don't supposed to question it. You don't supposed to do nothing. Even though you got common sense to say, something ain't right. You telling me God okay with government doing us the way that they're doing us? I mean, all the things that they do to manipulate us as people. You telling me God okay with that? Because they say God created government. So one thing about it, you got to be to the point where you pass death. You know what I'm saying? You're going to die one day. Like I tell y'all all the time, you can't be afraid to live and scared to die. Because y'all will live a lie where a bitch will tell you got to die to go to heaven. When everybody else gets their heaven on earth. Bitch, you got to die to go to heaven? Think about that. If you got to die to go to heaven, then why the fuck you scared to die? That don't make no sense. Never educate the people you want to dominate. Ever. So don't not for 1 second think these people are going to educate you on nothing. They'll never do it. If anything, they'll make you think you know what you're talking about. See, they don't like people like me. You can't fool me. And I don't run with the herd. I don't give a damn who all, I told y'all it's called herding. Herding is a real thing. When you go with the herd, like most people go to church and they just go because their wife go or their husband go or, you know, their mamas and all this go or whoever. And I'm not saying don't go. I'm just saying, you go to church because people going, that's called herding. You going with the herd. And when you go with the herd, that means you're forfeiting your personal beliefs, your personal morals, just to be a part of the herd. Don't make sense. So like I say, man, we're here to learn. Some people may feel the way they feel. But, you know, like I say, you ain't found this post or this video for nothing. You got to start thinking on a platonic or spiritual level. You know what I'm saying? And if what I'm saying don't make sense to you, you're cooked. You are cooked. You're done. You're in the box and you can't come out the box. I told you, your brain like a program. Or your brain got a hard drive. And you're like a computer. You're being programmed. But you got to watch the person that programs you. Because a person can program you into a reality to where you don't know the difference because you don't have a second reality to question the first reality. Like you think this is it. You think you supposed to run around with Jordans on. Line up for Jordans. You think you supposed to be on phones and you really think you supposed to be driving cars. You in a reality that another bitch gave you, got you running on the treadmill, homie. 100-mile per hour down the wrong road. Anyway, who am I? But like I say, go look this stuff up for yourself. And don't be afraid of the truth. Because if you serve a higher purpose that's going to look down on you because you want to know the truth, then you serving the wrong purpose, homie. That's why I tell y'all, a lot of y'all don't know who God is. But if you knew better, you'll do better because God is in your essence. You don't have to read a book. You don't have to go nowhere to hear someone talk to reach the Most High. It's in your essence. Okay? So with that being said, it's your boy Papa Duck. Please share this video. I love y'all, man. I really do. And this is why I do what I do. Hit the share button because it's free, and I want the world to hear this. And like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Peace.